I don't think that's a good sign. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year to you all. I hope everyone had a nice Christmas, festive, holiday season and a happy New Year too. Today is the bank holiday Monday here in the UK when I'm filming this. So I just thought I'd do a quick get ready with me. I've just got a day of errands to do today. I'm not going out anywhere special or anything like that. So it's quite an everyday look, but I have got a dark lip on. I did my full makeup look using only Revolution products, which I do really like, and some of those products were new to me as well, so it was the first impressions, but otherwise some of them I kind of go to on an everyday basis anyway. So yeah, if you want to see how I did my full face using Revolution, please keep watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here. And I've got a lot of videos coming up planned for the new year. Next video will be a huge Boohoo haul, which I might have to split into 2 videos because it is that big. I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, so I'm going to use some of the Revolution serum. Drop of that. Let's go push it in. Full of a cold again, so you'll have to excuse the sniffles. Okay, and then I'm just going to do a primer. So I'm going to use the Revolution Pro matte primer, which I've never used before. Luckily it wasn't sealed. It's just like a clear sort of gel. Feels very silicone-y. I got a new dressing gown for Christmas, as you can see. My usual put makeup on dressing gown is hanging behind me. Just going to put a bit more on. The strangest things, I had my nails done over 3 weeks ago, and they've not really grown up, and my nails haven't grown behind them either. I don't think that's a good sign. We're going to do foundation. I have used this before on here. It is the Revolution Conceal and Define foundation. It's a little dofer. I'll list the shades down below. As you know, without my glasses on, I can't see any of the shades. Sorry if you can hear the rain, it's just started absolutely chucking it down outside. I'm just going to buff that in with a Real Techniques stippling brush. I do really like this foundation for every day. I have got fake tan on, so it's not gonna match amazing, but we'll bronze it up, it's fine. Just gonna do a little bit more under eye. The only thing with this, I do find that it dries quite quickly. I'm just going to use Beauty Blender. On that. It's very, very pale. It is good coverage. It lasts really well as well. This would be the kind of go-to for me at the moment for like work and stuff. Okay, so we're going to do some concealer. I know this is definitely on its way out. So let's see what we can get out of this. Yeah, there's like barely anything left in this. The foundation's definitely lasted a lot longer. I mean, the tube is really small anyway. It's from the exact same range, so it's the Conceal and Define. Oh my god, I've got really chapped lips. So this, it's not really getting anywhere, but yeah. I'm just running a couple of errands today anyway, nothing major. I'm just going to over my lips a little bit to give them a little bit of a blank canvas. I am doing a full face of Revolution, but I realised that I don't actually own any Revolution lip liners. So I'm gonna have to go without, which I wouldn't normally do, but it's tough. Okay, so I'm gonna do bronzer next. I'm gonna use the Revolution Pro 4K bronzer palette. Again, this is new to me. I've never used this before. It does say cool on the back, so I do think they have different shade ranges of this, and they may have a warmer palette. Yeah, because it does say cool on it. But it looks really nice. I like this like marble kind of bronzer at the bottom. I think I'm going to go for this one at the top. I think this is the lightest shade. I'm just going to do around my hairline and my forehead and across my cheek. Oh, I like it. A little bit more. Just going to bring it right up and around. I'm also going to do jawline, bring it down my neck a little bit. I like it. Match my face to my neck a little bit. It's really good because that's the lightest shade, so I can kind of, when I've got tan on my face and a darker foundation, I'll still be able to use that palette and just using my broken Olivia Hair bronzer brush, which I've mentioned before. I'm going to do a tiny little bit of setting powder because I don't really have much concealer on, so I just want to kind of set that a little bit. So I'm using the Revolution Pro setting powder. I'm just going to go along my jawline here and just dab in under my eye a little bit. It's going to brighten it up as well. I do really like this setting powder. It's actually been a bit of a go-to more recently. I've used a few Revolution powders. I think I just like the design of this tub more than anything. I just completely inhaled that. I'm not going out or anything. I've got a few errands to run today, so I'm not baking as such. I'm just gonna dust that back off as so. I've got crazy hair. Okay, so for blusher, I'm going to use the Revolution Sugar and Spice Ultra Blush Palette, which I have used before. I'm going to use my trusty Olivia Hair blusher. I usually mix these two shades here. Yeah, they're quite natural. They're very pigmented, so you do only need a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit of highlight. So I'm going to use the Revolution Pro Supreme highlighter. This is in gold. As you can see, you get a very, very light champagne-y sort of colour, gold, and then more of a bronzy rose highlighter at the end. And I'm going to use the champagne-y one, I think. No. This one. I don't tend to go for highlighters like that. I'm just using my Real Techniques highlighting brush. It's very subtle, which is what I was going for, to be fair. I think I went for the right colour. You just see there is quite a nice bronzy kind of sheen. I'm going to use the champagne shade and just do the tip of my nose. That was a lot. My lip. Right, I'm going to do a little bit of eyeshadow next. I've got the Revolution Pro Regeneration Goldmine palette. And they're all named as well, which I do like. So I'm just going to do a really natural look. I'm going to use some of this shade here all over. I'm going to do this one as probably transition shade, and then I'm going to do this one here in the outer corner. Natural look I wanted to do today, just to potter about in, and gives me chance to use the palette. I did put concealer on my eyelids first. See how well the eyeshadows go on without a specific primer or anything. I also realised I don't have a Revolution eyeliner. That's a nice shade. It's quite warm. Yeah, I've never seen a Revolution eyeliner before. I'm sure they do them. I've just never noticed one before. That's a really nice shade. It's quite a burnt orange kind of terracotta type shade. And then I'm just going to go back in with the medium transition shade again. I'm just going to go around the outside. Okay, so I'm just going to do mascara. I have... Everything just fell off. Okay, so I'm going to use the Lift and Define 5D Lash Extra Dimension Mascara, which I've never used before as well. I remember getting this and seeing how big the brush was. Find me a person that can put mascara on without pulling her face. I don't have an eyeliner, but what I do have is a very dark shade here, in the eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to try and do a little bit of a winged eyeliner using that. Wish me luck. So I'm just going to use, I think this is a sleek brush. It's just an angled brush. Okay. Okay, so I need to tackle my eyebrows next. Put my glasses on. I have a new product I've not tried, which is the Revolution Pro Eyebrow Cushion, but it's in medium brown, which is too light for me really. I tend to go for dark brown or like espresso. This is what it looks like in the pan. So I'm going to use a flat brush and I'm going to try and fill them in. It's very light. It's quite warm. It's making my eyebrows a little bit orange. Very strange product. Let me show you. It's like a sponge. And it like sounds wet. It's very strange. But yeah, I think this is gonna be way too light for me. It looks better in real life than it does on camera, but it's very light, it's very warm. It's almost orange. I mean, I feel like it'd be a really nice product in the right shade. See, I got this out of a set, so I didn't purchase it individually, you know, to get the right shade. I feel like given the right shade, it would be actually a really nice product. I am going to darken it up. I'm going to use the same eyeshadow as I used to do my liner. Draw through. See, this is a very cool toned ashy shade, so this should work quite well. That's better. I'm going to brush them through at the end and then hopefully. What a shame that that is so light and so warm toned. Sorry if you can hear that, it sounds like somebody's arguing outside. I don't think they are, but... And just very lightly going over the front section. I really like this brush for doing my eyebrows. I've not used it before for doing them. It's like the perfect width of the shapes that I like. I think that's the best we're going to get. I'm going to do a little bit more bronzer. It's getting dark in here already. Okay, so we're going to have to bear with. It's a very dark colour. It looks almost black. So this is the finished look. It's very autumn winter vibes. I mean, it didn't take me that long to do. It's pretty quick and simple. No lashes or anything like that. It's just running errands. But it's a little bit more put together than just kind of going out with my hair in a scrunchie and hoping for the best.